Hey everybody, it's Kendra. So welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've read it before. Let's do a get ready with me. Let's cover up these dark circles. So first of all, I'm going to be using my Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. I have not used this for a while. I was all about the Illamasqua skin base, and then I was kind of into the Bourjois CC cream, the 123 Perfect CC, and now I'm totally back to the Healthy Mix Serum. Now, I am using shades 53 and 55. 53 is light beige, 55 is dark beige. I don't know, I don't think 54 is just normal beige, but yeah, I have to use like this random mix. I feel like 55 looks really dark. Like 55 is the dark blotch in the middle. I do feel like it is a little bit too dark, but I don't really have an option because the light beige is way too light to just use on its own. But the darker beige does blend in quite nicely. But yeah, I've just been using this recently because it's nice and light, and I sort of am like going back to this foundation. I sort of felt like I forgot about it for a while. I guess it was just, I don't know, maybe my skin was like too wacky and needed more coverage. But now, like, now that it's summer and it's really warm, my skin seems to be liking this again, so that's nice. So it is 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to my American friends. My get ready with me is sort of 4th of July themed. Well, just because I'm wearing a denim dress and I'm going to put on red lipstick later. There we go. That is very 4th of July theme. But actually, I'm filming this the day before the 4th of July because tomorrow on the 4th, so today when you watch this, I will be at the little festival downtown. Like, our city is having a little 4th of July festival. They're having a little parade. So we're gonna do that. I have no idea what this festival is entailing, but it's supposed to be, I don't know, it's supposed to be nice. And then, I think the parade will be kind of cute too. So that'll be like the morning, and then the evening there is a fireworks display. So I think we're gonna go to that, but we're not gonna drive because apparently it's kind of annoying to drive there. But it's not super far away from where we live, so we may actually just walk. We'll see. I sort of feel like we could possibly even see fireworks from where we live. So who knows? But yeah, so 4th of July weekend, that's exciting. But today, my big excitement, after I finish filming this, we are going to a city called Half Moon Bay, and there is a carnivorous plant store. And we have this fruit fly problem at the moment. Not like, it's not, don't worry, like our house is not like infested. But I feel like anytime I buy fruit, like, and I buy a lot of fruit, I just feel like we have so many bloody flies. And it's super frustrating and super annoying, and I don't want to put chemicals out because of the cats. So we bought a Venus flytrap almost a year ago, like right when we moved here, and it worked. It did a really good job. It totally like managed the situation. But then apparently it goes, they go dormant during the winter, and we didn't realize it was dormant. We thought it was dead, so we threw it away. So then we bought 3 more, and 2 of those died. Like, one of them, the cats actually ripped out of the dirt, and then the I don't know, one of them just died, and then one of them survived. But I feel like our situation is a little bit serious, so we have to get at least 1 more plant. So it's this big honking carnivorous plant store, like in this city called Half Moon Bay. So we're gonna go try and get a Venus flytrap. Or maybe like a pitcher plant or something. I don't know. I didn't realize that there were things such as carnivorous plant stores. We were just, I think we went to Santa Cruz one weekend. Yeah, we went to Santa Cruz one day, and we were coming back, and we drove by Half Moon Bay, and yeah, there was like this humongous greenhouse nursery thing with carnivorous plants. So I was like, oh my gosh, we need to go there, But there was massive traffic that day, and I think it maybe was closed. But I didn't want to get off the road because traffic was so heavy. I didn't want to like lose my spot. So we are going there today to buy possibly a Venus flytrap, maybe a pitcher plant, I don't know. But something to kill these stupid little fruit flies. That's my exciting life, right? Buying carnivorous plants. Let's see what else is going on. So yesterday was my birthday, friends. So I turned the big 3-0. pretty excited actually. Pretty happy to be 30. I feel like my 20s were kind of crazy and kind of wild, and I'm sort of ready for a little more calm, a little more peace, nothing so insane. So that's cool. So to celebrate, my husband and I went up to Sonoma. I've been told not to go to Napa, and if any of you have been to Napa or Sonoma or like any of these areas and can tell me what is good, which wineries are great, that would be amazing. We went up to what is called like Russian River. So if you ever get wine that says it's like Sonoma County and then it says Russian River, that's the region we were at. So Russian River is like super, super not touristy. But yeah, so we went up there yesterday. It took about 2.5 hours to get there. Traffic was pretty crazy, and we made a couple stops on the way too. Had to get our coffee because we were pretty tired. I normally don't drink coffee, but I did get a little coffee. So yeah, we drove up to Sonoma. We went to a winery, and then we went for lunch. Then we went to another winery, and then we went to a redwood forest, which was really beautiful. And it was really nice because I've been to Muir Woods. So Muir Woods is like the really famous redwood forest in Northern California, but Muir Woods is super, super touristy, and I don't really do super, super touristy. I'm kind of over that. God, I sound so Californian. I'm so over that. Yeah, so we went to this other one, and it was so beautiful. The trees were like thousands of years old. I think there was one that was actually like 1,000 years old. It was crazy. They're probably like older than that, but so beautiful, so peaceful, and it was so nice to just be in nature and just like smell that earthiness, like smell nature and trees, like no pollution. Have it be so quiet and so calm and just beautiful. So that was super nice. And then we drove along the beach. Rewind, what am I doing here? This is NARS Creamy Concealer and Custard, and then this is the NARS Translucent Powder. I feel like if you watch my videos, you've probably, you know, come to learn which products I always use, and I feel like I don't always need to say it. Blush, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury blush. This is the Swish Pop Blush Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blusher, and this is in the shade First Love. This looks like absolutely nothing, but it is so, so pretty. It's just a really natural blush. So you're meant to like swish around the outer circle and do that first. And then the center color, you're meant to put more like, kind of like just like on the apples of your cheek. So I'm just doing the outer shade first. But it's so nice. It looks like it would be absolutely nothing, but it gives such a nice color. I was really surprised when I got this. Like I thought, oh my god, I totally bought the wrong shade. Because this was actually in a kit. And I thought I got the wrong color because it looked like nothing. But I was surprised. I was very impressed. Happily surprised. I really love Charlotte Tilbury products. I have to say that. I feel like I always use certain Charlotte Tilbury products and certain NARS products. I feel like those are my two go-to brands. I really, really, really love them. Next, I'm using the, again, Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronzing Glow Palette. The highlight shade. Just got a little bit of sheen. But yeah, so that was what we did yesterday for my birthday. Super fun. We did buy a few bottles of wine. My husband's grandpa is actually coming to visit us in October. So I feel like we have to do a little bit of research, and he's like super, super into wine. So I want to make sure we like know the really good spots, and like he knows his wine. I don't know anything about wine. It was actually I felt kind of pathetic yesterday because you know, there are people who actually know their wine, and they like swirl their glass around and they're all fancy and chic, and I'm just like grabbing it, like taking a sip. And I've gone wine tasting before, but it's been a while. But I think we found a couple good spots. I think we'll spend like a night up there when my husband's grandpa is here. But if you have any recommendations, I would love to hear them. Like places to eat, wineries, whatever. Just doing a very, very simple eye. I am going to do a bold lip because it's like 4th of July season. So I feel like I need to do a red lip, you know. What's more American than denim and a bright red lip, right? Next, using my favorite waterproof liner from Maquillage. Love this. This is like the best liner to do your waterline, your upper waterline. Oh, I just love it. Oh, that adds so much. I love that. I think that is probably my favorite. Besides curling your lashes, that is like the one thing you can do to absolutely open up your eyes. Oh, I love it. I've also been really into just using like a teeny bit of black matte shadow, just really, really close to my lash line to just add a little bit more depth and dimension. The shadow I'm using, this, if I can recommend one trio that is so practical and so useful, it is this. This is the Maquillage eyeshadow trio, and the shade is Smoky Look. It looks like absolutely nothing, okay? It is a matte dark brown, a matte black, and a matte like beigey, kind of neutrally brown. This is the most practical trio I think I have. I'm constantly using the black just for like adding dimension on my eyes. I'm always using the brown actually for my brows. I feel like it's just so practical and so handy. Like if I'm traveling or even when I get my makeup out, I don't want to have a million things like on my vanity. So it's just really nice to just pull out this one trio and be able to, you know, like line my eyes with this shadow, with the black, and then do my brows with the brown. And then the other shade I often use just kind of as like a transition color. Like I often just put it in the crease because it doesn't add a lot, but it just kind of that je ne sais quoi, you know? So I really, really love this. I'm normally not like super crazy about matte shadows, although maybe as I get older and, you know, I'm becoming more mature and prefer my matte shadows, I don't know. But yeah, really, really have been into this trio by Maquillage. All right, mascara, so important. This is the Misha 4D mascara. So good. I talk about this all the time. I actually really love it when it starts to dry out a little bit because you don't get very much product, but I feel like it coats your lashes, but it also separates your lashes really nicely, and it just adds this really delicate layer of mascara. And like you can do like a lot of layers of it, but it doesn't get all gross and cakey and flaky, so that's super, super sweet. So let's see what else is going on. So my birthday, that was exciting. Modeling stuff. So June, I actually did a few fashion shows. That was so fun. I did one in San Jose called Santana Row. If you're like familiar with the area, you know where Santana Row is. And they do fashion shows every like June, and I'm not sure when the fall show is, but they also do a fall show. The June show is more like a pool party and it's really fun and playful, and then the fall show is more like couture and serious. So I've never done the fall show, but I just did the spring one and it was so fun. Oh my gosh, loved it. It was like my first like really big fashion show. Oh, it was great. It was so fun. I mean, it wasn't like a serious show. It was really playful. I got to throw this really hot guy in the pool. Like that was part of my role, like one of my outfits. We like walked out. I walked out and this other girl walked out, and then there were these two boys and they were sort of like in our way, and we had to like boop push them into the pool. But the guy I pushed in was pretty beautiful, so that was always fun. So yeah, I did that show. I did one for Macy's earlier in May. That was fun. That was actually styled by, his name is Salvador Perez, and he is the stylist from the Mindy Project and also Pitch Perfect 2. So that was cool. So I got to meet him, and he picked out some really, really cute outfits. But that show, oh my goodness, the runway was really short, and it was kind of slippery, and I definitely almost bit it a couple times, especially because the shoes, like I wear a size 11, I have massive feet, and the shoes were a little bit small on a couple of them, so I'm like rushing backstage, changing my outfits, and then I had never actually tried the shoes on. I didn't try them on in advance. I hardly got them on, so of course like they're brand new shoes to walk in, and yeah, almost had a couple slips, but it was okay. I held it together. I didn't fall. I was very professional. I'm a professional. So that was fun. That was a cool show. Yeah, I did a couple other ones, so that was good. All right, so right now I'm just doing my brows again with the same trio from Maquillage, that brown. It's like the perfect brown for your brows. I love it. Other modeling projects, I did a I did a photo shoot for a company called VuFine. So they are in Sunnyvale, and they have a product that is basically, it sort of like reminds you of the Google Glass product, but it's not Google Glass. Basically, Google Glass was like interactive, and this is like just a display. So it's way, way, way more affordable than the Google Glass. Google Glass was like $1,500. This is like $150. But yeah, their product, it's sort of this like clip-on attachment that you put on like your glasses or sunglasses, and then you plug it into your phone or your, like a computer or whatever, like a tablet. And basically it acts as a display, so it's closer to your eyes. So like if you don't want to be looking at a screen, I think that's like kind of the general concept. But yeah, it was really cool. They just did a Kickstarter and they met their goal, so that's good. I was really happy for them. But yeah, just a really, really cool team, really sweet team. I was super happy to work with them. Just a really, yeah, like a really cool group. And my husband actually really likes their product, so we did support their Kickstarter campaign and bought him one of the VuFine things, devices, whatever you call it. Yeah, just in my brows with that maquillage. I'm gonna use a little bit of clear brow gel by Miss Anastasia. So I don't use too much of this, just a wee bit, and then I brush it in with my old spoolie. Ah, voila, lovely. And then otherwise, as far as modeling stuff goes, basically right now I'm just working on like getting everything updated. Like summer is kind of slow for modeling projects and things, so I'm just like trying to get like really organized with my channel, and also just getting like, I need to update my website. That's like a huge project, but just getting like my Facebook pages and all my like marketing stuff for like modeling and YouTube, like everything just like beautiful and updated, and like my portfolio. And I had headshots done like a month ago, so that's why my new shot that shows up by like my videos, that's all new and fancy. So I got new headshots done, so hopefully that'll bring me some nice commercial jobs, and you know, we'll see. Next, just to finish off this look, I am using the Maquillage Clear Red Lip Color Pen. This is so pretty. I love this. I feel like I'm using like so much maquillage today. I really love maquillage. It's a good brand. So when I do this, I like to put one layer on kind of like as neatly as possible, and then blot off a lot of it just to get a nice stain, and then I will do another layer. Alright, and there you go. Just to finish this off, gonna use a teeny bit of this Film Star Bronze Glow just right there on my Cupid's bow to just make my lips nice and puffy, not puffy, pouty. There we go, that's the word I'm looking for. So there you go, that is the finished look. Sort of a fun glam look for the 4th. It's not like super glam, like the face makeup is relatively natural, but then with the red lip, it's just kind of like a nice fun boop pop of color. I love doing the red lip with denim. I think it's a really cool way to incorporate red and blue for the 4th. So anyway, to my American viewers, happy 4th of July. I will be enjoying the parade and all the festivities tomorrow. Very excited. But for now, I am off to the carnivorous plant store. Woo! So thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!